Colleen and I'm CEO and Artistic Director at ArtWorks. It's so great to see you tonight. Thank you for joining us for Secret ArtWorks House Party. We're so glad you're here. So I just wanted to introduce myself. If you don't know me, if we haven't met yet, I started out at ArtWorks as a youth apprentice when I was 18, about 24 years ago, and I've been with the organization ever since. It's an organization I love. The mission is incredible, and I've met so many artists, so many young people whose lives have been transformed, as well as our city has been transformed. This year, we celebrated a huge milestone, painting our 200th mural. Today, we're here in Avondale with this gorgeous mural behind me, painted by local artist Cedric Cox, and of course Youth Apprentices. This is one of 4 murals that Cedric has designed, but Cedric has worked with us as a lead artist, a designer, a teaching artist. He's incredible, so I'm so excited to introduce you to him. We're here in Avondale with the amazing artist Cedric Cox. We're bringing the party to you because you know artists are the life of the party. Cedric.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm feeling great.
Yeah?
Feeling great.
Yeah. Tell us about where we're standing.
Where you're standing in one of the 3 murals that I did for the community of Avondale. This is my second series of murals for Avondale, yes. And this is the Phoenix mural, and it's inspired by the rebirth of the Avondale community.
And ArtWorks was so fortunate to work with you on this mural, but really we've worked on 4 murals together in Avondale. The very first mural was in 2011.
Yes, it was. Yeah, Avondale Pride.
The old town center was torn down, and the community clamored for more Cedric Cox murals.
Yeah, without a doubt, and I was happy to answer.
Yeah.
It was a great opportunity to do it again with the community of Avondale because of the history of Avondale. It's one of our first neighborhoods here in the city of Cincinnati. So, and I used to live here, and my family before I was born used to live here, and it just has a great rich history, and the people are great. There's so many there's like a lot of parks in Avondale, so I think the murals capture that nature aspect, but at the same time the strength and determination of the community always rebuilding itself and moving towards a progressive future.
Cedric, you're one of the most generous artists and one of the most community connected artists. I mean, you do so many projects across our city with every arts group in the city. You're connected to schools. Tell us about what motivates you to be so giving, to give your skills to others. And
there's always been this feeling of not belonging as a youth, and art was that way for me to communicate and feel like I belonged to people. Once I started making art as a kid, I think there were people that felt more comfortable being a part of my life and asking me questions and getting to know me. So I guess what happened in the end is I always remembered that gift that I had, and I'm eager to share it at all times with all people of all ages. So when you're eager to share and you're an artist and you're always, wanting to perfect yourself, people are naturally drawn towards you, and you're always willing to give because you're getting as you give. So that's the connection.
Who encouraged you along the way?
Parents, my mom, my dad. I think they wanted me to get involved in a lot of different things. I mean, I tried to play clarinet, didn't work. Tried all these different sports, and I was good at some. But I think art was the thing that resonated with me. But if I could think of the people that were my mentors, getting after graduation from DAP and just living in downtown and over Rhine, I think of people like Brian Joyner. I think of people like Terrence Corbin, Jimmy Jones, Jimmy Bolden, Pam Kravitz. I think of Tom Toohey. The list goes on of artists that were a bit older than me and just had a voice and had an experience and encouraging. That kept me keep going and kept me to keep thinking about bettering myself and just keep on working. So it's usually the local heroes, the people that you see on a daily basis that inspire. And also ArtWorks. I have to admit, ArtWorks is a big inspiration for the idea of truly reaching diverse audiences and making an impact in people's lives. Even if they don't pursue art as a career, the whole idea is training them to be art lovers and people who appreciate art. And that's necessary for our society to grow.
So speaking of all the art lovers at home, you created a beautiful piece of art for Secret ArtWorks.
Oh, yes.
Are there any secrets? We know that the audience audience doesn't exactly know which piece you made. Did you have any fun?
Yeah, I had lots of fun. And I try something different every once in a while, but I think with the Secret show, it's to create, for me, a sense of familiarity. Because the main mission as an artist is to, in this situation with Secrets, is to give your best at what you do and use that as a way to help artworks. So that's what we do.
So this is a party.
Yeah.
So we're not partying the way we normally do, but if you were partying with ArtWorks, what would you be drinking?
I'd be drinking a green tea, or maybe a Coca-Cola on the rocks. And since it's a 90s party, I'd be cranking a lot of Lenny Kravitz, a lot of Are You Gonna Go My Way, and all that fun stuff. Maybe some Ice Cube, you know, family-friendly, safe Ice Cube.
Yeah.
If there is any in the 90s.
Hot tip for your playlist.
Yeah, that's about it.
Favorite 90s memory?
Oh, goodness. Just cruising around the summer with my buddy Jim Davidson and my rowdy group of friends and the band that I played with, you know, and we would just be cruising around, just listening to tunes and checking out the scene, and that's about it.
Favorite Cincinnati question, where did you go to high school?
Oh, Indian Hill. Went to Indian Hill and graduated in 94. Indian Hill.
Avondale to Indian Hill to Scotland.
Yeah, all
Back
over.
to Cincinnati.
Yeah, all over, you know.
Cincinnati is lucky to have you, Cedric.
No, I'm lucky to be here. It's a great town, seriously, I love it.